etc. I do like the bronze from CLG. They kind of need to know they're going to have to get scrappy. They've chosen the top lane tank, so they kind of need to team fight. So they're going to take more of a team fighting oriented support there.
Snowball it. They know they need to go for something, and they're setting up for the dive.
Also trying to dodge it. Eats the first Q. Darshan slams him into the wall. And there's first blood for Xmithy.
Nice job here from CLG. They knew they needed to get something done on Pierce.
No teleports. It's the 4v4 only. That's who he's going to get poked in while Turtle misses his first Q. But they spot Xmithy. Oh, great flash on from Turtle. That should be a kill for TSM. Spenskaren collects it. But now they can maybe turn it around. Biofrost in the front lines has to flash out. Darshan rotates in, moves Biofrost back in, and that might be enough damage. Certainly is as who he gets a kill for himself.
Xmithy just kind of wandered out there. Really nice against the poke of Varus. That's going to be quite helpful, and they're looking for a play here on the bot side.
Speed up from Biofrost.
No flash on Turtle.
Really good stunts. He needs one more auto. Xmithy flashes in for it. Heal is down as well. And now the smoke screen not quite enough. Spenskaren able to turn it around. Turtle gets one. Sven grabs the other. And now Stixay going to get bowled up. Lands the snare. That should be a follow-up kill. Flash out from Stixay might save him, but Hui wants to take out Spenskaren. Lives with a W. Snipe is not quite enough. The shield from Biofrost going to keep.
Fully opt in and say, we're going to only win this game through split pushing, or they need to make plays happen now. And I really do feel like the time is running out. They need to make some plays.
Ben actually taking a little too much damage. Din ulti there, but Afro gets snared up by the Chain of Corruption. They follow him through. Syndra ulti's going to get it, and Haunter able to take down Afro. Gets punted back to the turret though by the Jace as Darshan slams him into a wall. And there's the trade kill for CLG. Xmithy here doesn't have his ulti as Bjergsen's just trying to kite away. Darshan, he went for TSM. We said it already.
Oh,
they want to play as slow they can, but they're not playing this slow at all. Xmithy tagged up by the stun is forced to back, but Haunter is on a great flank. Darshan going to charge this up. It's nobody. Internal flash ulti in onto Darshan. He's going to get crushed down here as Bjergsen gets the kill for TSM. And now he flashes in, looks for Hui, gets the double stunner. So creative from Bjergsen. Syndra needs a little bit more. Xmithy low, forced the heal out for Stixay to stay on.
Super realistic at this point in the game.
Oh, this could be a catch on the Turtle. After being a flash on top of him, this should be an easy one. Stixay. First kill of the game for him.
Yeah, good play there from CLG. That's the kind of stuff that they need.
Waiting to try and steal this. Biofrost as well.
They gotta go for
Poppy.
50.
Spenskaren leaps in, no, he kind of gets booked by Darshan! Baron over to CLG, but TSM, I get a wrecked team by Haunter, takes out Afro move. And Darshan, he's trapped in as well. He's got a Guardian Angel, that's a huge amount of gold to have to give up. But CLG, they got the objective they wanted.
They get it, and the question is, can they get anything done with it? Because there's only 3 members alive. All 5 are on the field for TSM, and TSM is going to be the ones on the push.
Keeping them interested.
Here he goes.
Now Karma's going to move in. Rengar ultimate popped. Who's he going in for? Looks for Afro move. Damage not quite there, but Sven is so tanky. Redemption down. Heals the rest of TSM, and Afro goes down to Bjergsen. Now Darshan, stand up on the other side, has to get out. And Jinshot's just answering enough as Haunter jumps onto Xmithy and ties up the rest of the team. Hui tried to dive in there, but TSM just cannot be killed.
Darshan actually played that fight so well, too. He zoned out the Maokai, stopped him from doing his flank, then ulted him out of the fight, and they still lost that fight very clearly. Darshan losing to GA. They likely will lose the Baron. CLG must try to contest. They have no chance if the Baron goes down.
Xmithy is here. They've got the poke. Biofrost is low. They pick Xmithy. That's going to turn it around. Stixay now getting jumped on, forced to flash out of the way. Hui's still alive, but they're going to surge forward. Ghostblade's activated, going to try and chase Hui. Good stop, Bjergsen. Staring from Haunter. Does get the counter kill. Gets another as well. 2 kills for Hui as he falls valiantly.
And they stop the Baron. That's big for CLG. That keeps their hopes alive. They can knock. We'll see if TSM want to force onto the objective right now. They're moving towards Baron, knowing that Darshan will take some time to get back to the fight.
Massive top lane wave as well, but TSM actually look for the re-engage.
Oh, nice flash ult from Turtle.
Really nice. He's going to get locked down again. He tried to take Turtle down with him, but it's not going to happen.
That was such a good play from Wild Turtle. The
flash actually.
Xmithy has been known for his Baron steals. He's got a lot of objective steals over the years to save CLG.
TSM can't mess this one up. They might lose too much if they do. Ult from Afro is not bad, but Darshan's still caught. He's going to get finally taken down. Bjergsen on a rampage.
And they'll go right back to it. Now Darshan is out. It's only 3 members alive. I don't know if CLG can even try to contest this, but they feel like they have no choice. Xmithy essentially has to get a steal at this point. That's really their only hope.
They're buying time for the juicy wave, but they really need to take this Baron away from them. Bjergsen flashes in, takes out Xmithy, and that'll secure Baron for TSM.
Big play there from TSM. Afro is going to go down as well. TSM gets it all.
Locked it up and taking it down. They ping towards the Elder. Bjergsen goes back to collect the Baron and what looks to be the Elder Dragon as well. CLG, they thought they had the pressure with the top wave, the angle on the fight with the poke, but key picks by the Syndra onto the likes of Huhi.
Hard to see them taking down TSM.
TSM already looping into action, going to try and take one Nexus turret down. They do get it. Dashan looking for Firefrost, they're just going to lock it all down. Afro almost dead as he wades through the chaos. And now TSM just going to work on it. Haunter leaps in onto Xmithie, going to try and take him down. Still not dead. Twisted Advance going to keep him alive. Dashan diving to the backline, now dead to Turtle, goes unstoppable. And TSM is going to pick up a few more kills. Spencer leaps in onto Stixxay. That Turtle slammed him for the double. Nexus exposed, and TSM win game number 1 as Haunter doesn't even die. Leaping into the fountain.
Takes an easy one for TSM. 1-0 up in the series. They look strong, and a CLG, well, and that is very easy to execute. You just simply don't combo it. You press your W, and then you press your Q as you arrive, and it's pretty nice. It works out quite well.
Well, there's the last pick. It is in the early game.
It is. You know, Afro and Stixxay getting pushed in very heavily. So much damage being taken there, but Bjergsen in trouble.
Out of mana, flash forward from Xmithie, first blood to the Rengar.
Showing up big on the Rengar, forcing the Haunter backs off if he does not. He may not be expecting this third member and could get corralled here. They're looking now.
Shockwave's there, Haunter needs to charge at the ulti, doesn't get Dashan, great flash! And now he's going to tie him under the turret. Huli's there, and Dashan gets the kill.
Really well executed, but TSM is going for the dragon. CLG will try to push for first by the time you need to be there. So, you know, that is something that there's so much more of an emphasis on warding in pro play. Xmithie looking like maybe caught out.
Oh, actually maybe kept on the other side. Firefrost getting a little low. Xmithie still leading damage. Fitzgerald leaps in and gets it. Afro already pops his ultimate. Haunter slams him into a wall. Huhi trying to line up a big shockwave, but Toto gets caught by Dashan and taken down. TSM in disarray as Huhi is going to get snared up. The shockwave doesn't complete as Bjergsen takes down the Orianna. And now Dashan silenced Bjergsen. Just needs another stun. And Afro you could be walking into a kill. He does go down to the spear. There's the stun to Dashan, and TSM get everything there.
4 kills for TSM as Xmithie.
Very clean. They really do take things clinically. And now another play getting started.
He's not even in that bush.
Oh, Xmithie going to get taken down. And Garen going to try and go for the all-in himself. Almost gets him, but Stixxay's there to save him. Oh! To take him down. Can't quite kill the Rengar.
And Darshan is here. Huhi has Shockwave. They can continue to chase.
Oh, just yet nice stun there as on to Huhi. Might be an all-in. That should be a kill. He flashes as well. Oh, Huhi doesn't look good.
No, that looks rough. I mean, the ultimate was...
There's no Drake for a few minutes, so don't have to really worry about that. Bjergsen just zipping over the speed shrine. Dashan going to get dove here.
Yeah, they're looking for it, but CLG is coming up, and the Rengar ultimate is there. Afro is coming.
Stun, but Afro might be able to turn around. Bjergsen low with a good ulti onto Xmithie. Who's going to prevent him from diving in. Now Afro still taking damage. Turtle needs a few more shots. Not quite enough as the barrage from Ezreal. Gonna get some stuff done.
Oh, big shockwave.
3, but now he gets stunned instead. He's gonna dive into him, and Spencer manages to pick it up. Haunter still going through as Afro's gonna get caught down as well. TSM just turn it all around. 3 clean kills and a turret.
Is how effective is Huhi gonna be here?
Oh, there's another kill. Xmithie gets blown up now. Hui's stunned up as well. Afro in the mix, but Darshan gonna go in and get himself ulti. Spencer on the flank, and Haunter now disrupting on the shockwave on the one as Firefrost takes that Afro. There's a kill for Poppy as it takes down the Orianna. Darshan looking to go down as Turtle with a flash volley. Gonna collect 4 more kills for TSM.
TSM's gonna grab Baron off that as well. This game as Star, it never matters if your team is not in position to make use of it.
Stixxay running very far away from Bjergsen as there's the Baron buff over to TS.
The way that they have it set up, it's a slow push top, so it will build up very heavily. They will pressure bot and mid, and then they will...
Oh, they hit Huhi! Haunter gonna go straight in there. Stun's gonna land in for the AoE out of Bjergsen. He's unstoppable. Darshan falls as well as he gets him double. Xmithie does assassinate poor Biofrost, but TSM will take the trade.
Yeah, and I mean, who cares? TSM can walk right in, but Biofrost is very far up here.
The shield goes off. He's actually going to keep moving back towards his team. Finally looking to try and fight, but he doesn't have it. Xmithie goes down instead as TSM turn it all around. They save Biofrost. And now Spencer is looking for more. Darshan gets stunned. He's going down as he dives back into the team. Spencer able to pick him off as TSM just keeping the ball rolling. Turtle! Oh, Stixxay tries for the big play. But Sven shuts him down.
And forget the Infernal now. Haunter will just chase the Orianna. TSM will go for the end with 3 kills down. They will look to close out the series.
Huhi ghosting away from the Poppy. But his Nexus turrets don't look so safe. Bjergsen flashes in, finds the stun, gets the W down, and they just pour it all into him. Afro trying to kite it out and save his base, but he died through Unbreakable Will. TSM collect the ace, Nexus turret to get a 4, and they complete a dominant sweep versus CLG.
Yeah, TSM makes it look easy. It was not the draft, it was the play, as TSM really outperformed their counterparts today and will take down the Nexus here in Game 2.
So clean from TSM as they'll do their last bits of business. Haunter will hammer down the Nexus for the victory, and TSM looking revived after the break. On an upward trend, and that's going to keep continuing.
And Bjergsen, you give him the Syndra, 7-1 and 11. He was dominant. Yes, he got some ganks. Yes, he got some help. But he was crushing that lane and really did take over.
I mean, the synergy continues. We talked about Bjergsen. Bjergsen's consistently being one of the best players in the NA LCS for a long time. He's a world-class player. Haunter, talking about himself, he wants to build himself up and become a strong leader. One of the best top laners, period. Probably a little